Hello, and welcome to today's subscriber contract. Kill Order 2-13-1352239-86, set in Mumbai, and supplied to us today by GTA Girl 478. So with no briefing, we'll move straight on to our targets, and today we have 5 of them, along with 3 objectives. So for today's challenge, we'll be starting at the boat, and we'll be bringing with us some bat shurikens, a kuriki knife, and a silenced pistol. So right from the start and off the bat, we are going to make our way to the Crow's Nest hideout, the boathouse entrance area, and inside the ground floor we can see 2 of our first targets. So we're going to trip the generator just here. Now unfortunately we have snared the wrong target, so I'm just going to move away slightly. One of these gentlemen has a key to the door that they've just come through. This gentleman does not, so we need to snare ourselves his colleague. So while his colleague is in the room and not smoking a cigarette, we can then retry the generator, and that will snare our target. And we're going to select our bent knife here. I have so much trouble pronouncing the name of this. And when our target arrives, we can then quickly deal with him. He will drop said key that we were referring to, and we can then unlock the door, and we can use our bat shuriken on his colleague. So 2 targets down, 3 more to go. And we are going to head now towards Rangin Tower, stopping briefly along the way when we get to the crowd just by the food vendor up ahead. And just on our right we will find a propane cylinder, and then we can continue on with the cylinder, and we will encounter again just to our right our next target. So we're going to throw the propane cylinder against that vehicle there. That will obviously cause some distractions, but we're just waiting for the chef on the first floor of this building to vacate the area, just because I don't want to risk getting spotted. We're not actually trespassing, but I still don't want to risk it. So we're going to wait just inside of the door here, and you can see there is the propane cylinder, and just to our right is our target. And when our target moves over towards the vehicle, we are going to pull out our silenced pistol, detonate the propane cylinder, and then run away as quickly as we can and head straight into Rangin Tower. As you can see, the guard's colleague is an enforcer, so we do have to run away very quickly before he heads this way. We've caused quite a bit of panic in the area, so we just want to wait here on these stepped garden area until we're not being spotted through a wall, and then we can make our way right up to the last point here. We're going to pull out our silenced pistol and take out the camera above the entrance. That will distract the young lady who is on her phone outside, and we can then follow her in at a casual distance, almost getting spotted through another wall. And we're going to make our way into the lift shaft while the young lady goes up the stairs. We're both heading for the first floor. So we're going to wait in the lift shaft here. You can see there is a guard ahead of us. He's going to head downstairs, and the young lady is just to our left. She is about to also head downstairs, and when they do, we can then break cover. We're going to make our way through the makeup department and the canteen, or the storage department and the canteen, into the makeup department. or the canteen again, I'm getting my map confused. And we're going to grab the oil paint from the boxes and then return to the lift shaft and go up one more floor to the second floor where Rangin's office is located. And we're going to head out onto the edge of the building here and scoot along to Rangin's office, where we will find an artist and a bodyguard. They are about to engage in conversation, and we're going to let that conversation play out. And when the bodyguard goes back to his seat and has his back to us, we will then venture back inside the building, and we're going to place the oil paint we've collected in with all of his friends in the art box, and then very quickly make our way back outside. So from here we're going to now head straight to the shores, and hopefully we don't die for no reason sliding down the internal workings of the elevator shaft. We're just going to wait for the young lady we distracted earlier to move away, and then we can head out of Rangin Tower and over to the shores where the Kashmirian is located. You can see him up on the top floor there on the balcony, and we're going to go up there as quickly as we can, as by now the artist would have found that his paint that he's looking for has returned, and he will be fetching Dawood Rangin for his portrait. And we need to be in position and ready with the sniper adjusted before he does that. So we're just going to make our way up into the attic space, readjust the scope on the sniping rifle before the Kashmirian turns round, and make our way back down the stairs. And in a few moments Dawood Rangin will pose for his portrait, and that will give the Kashmirian a clear line of sight to eliminate him on our behalf. So down goes Dawood Rangin, and that is our fourth target now dealt with. And we have one more to go, who is the tuk-tuk operator just opposite where we're standing. And as you can see, just behind his tuk-tuk there is a moped. So we're going to put one bullet in the moped to attract the attention of our target, and then we're just going to unload the rest of the clip into the moped, triggering the explosion, and that will eliminate our final target, and we can get out of this rather overcrowded city. So one more subscriber contract taken care of, and once we left the main square we will get confirmation all of our targets have been eliminated according to plan. We've met all of our objectives, and that will gain us a Silent Assassin rating. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.